2010. We've tried to bring you some insights on the issues and the amendment questions, and we've given you a chance to meet some of the candidates and hear their views right here on this program. This morning we're focusing on Orange County and the future of Orange County, especially kind of on the east side of the county, talking about the Orange County Commissioner's race for District 4. That is the seat currently held by Linda Stewart. Now, the two women in the runoff for November 2nd are Jennifer Thompson and Mayra Uribe, and they're both here with us for the next 20 minutes to talk about this a little bit. I want to thank you both for being here with us this Saturday morning on Orlando Matters.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to start with the simplest question you're going to get today, and I'll start with Mayra just simply because you're closer to me. Why are you running for County Commission in District 4?
Keith, that's a great question. This is very personal to me. Born and raised in District 4. My parents came to Orlando in '73. I'm first-generation American. My dad's Colombian. My mother's from Argentina. And they came here for the American dream, and they did it. My dad was an engineer with Martin Marietta. I grew up in Pine Castle, and I'm a local person as what you could think of. Stayed home, actually moved once, and that's when I got married, and graduated from Oak Ridge High School. But you know what, Keith? I'm a mother now. We're looking at tough times. We're looking at the future of our children. Very, very difficult, very, very viable, and we need strong leadership that's going to be the people's candidate. Someone who's going to stand up and serve and say what's best for the next generation growing up, for our community, all of our community, not any isolated areas, not downtown, not Lake Nona, but all the people. Everyone deserves to have a voice. You know, I'm very inspired by my mother, and she always said, be a voice for those that have none. And that's been my commitment to this community my whole life. I've been involved since I was 7 years old, worked on campaigns since I was 12. I was a Girl Scout from 1980 to 1991. I mean, this is what I did, was my community. And now I'm a Girl Scout troop leader. You know, my husband and I have a nonprofit. We've been on your show before, Beyond the Water for Kids Foundation, because we want to help our children. We want to help them move forward. But I also have worked for the federal government. I've got the experience. I've got the knowledge of how government works, how you serve the people, and how you use it to the best ability that you can. But I'm also a business owner. I started my own business 3 years ago. My husband and I have had one for 8 years. So it's about our community.
All right, appreciate that. Jennifer, same question to you. Why are you running for the 4th District seat, Orange County Commission?
Similar answer. Keith, I too am born and raised in Orange County, and I've always known I would do something. I just never knew what it was going to be. My mother was 14 years old when she got pregnant with me. Everything that I have right now I owe to this community. And it's because of the teachers and the community groups and the nonprofits and, you know, the faith-based organizations and those people that helped me along the way. And ran for the seat in 2006 on the same platform that I'm running now. I think that Orange County, specifically in District 4, we have a real opportunity to change the future for Central Florida. We can do that by changing and diversifying our local economy. There's a lot of opportunities as it relates to the University of Central Florida's medical school, Nemours Children's Hospital, the VA hospital, over 5,000 people coming into this community to work in the next 2 years, specifically in the district. We have a real opportunity to help our local small businesses. You know, we small business owners, we attribute to 80% of the local economy on a national level. Small businesses are the ones that truly create the jobs. You know, I've got a small business background. I was president of my local chamber for 4 years as a volunteer. My husband and I own a couple of small businesses. I publish a little community magazine. I work with healthcare practices. I've got a small business networking group I've hosted now for 4 years, had almost 4,000 folks come through there, specifically to help people do better so that they can provide jobs in this community.
Well, you both have impressive resumes. You've both done a lot here in Central Florida, but we can only choose one of you in the end. What are your top 5 priorities? If you get the seat, what are your top 5 priorities?
Well, number one is not to raise taxes in Orange County. No way, no how. I've been very open about this. I actually want to see a 10% cut in Orange County government and the budget. And we made an announcement 2 days ago. When I get elected, I am going to return 10% of my salary and my staff salary back to the general fund. If every county commissioner did it, we would actually return over $100,000 to the general fund. That's a lot. We're asking people to cut back, to tighten the belt. Why isn't government doing the same? So I brought my 10%. This is what we're all about, 10%. And secondly, also is developing a climate for small businesses, for businesses. We do a lot of what I call corporate welfare for people to come here. We do very little for the small business owner here right now. And I have started a program called the Orange Initiative. Buy local, support local, be local. And that includes Orange County. Orange County needs to provide contracts to companies that are here so we can give jobs to people here in Orange County, so we can develop capital here in Orange County. Crime is another one. We've got to make sure we're protecting our neighborhoods. I've been endorsed by the police deputies of Orange County and the Orange County firefighters. Public safety is number one. But lastly, and a lot of people don't agree with this, is education. You know, we've got to develop a climate where people actually want to come here, have their businesses here, moves here, and that's quality education. I'm a board member of CORE, Community Organized to Rescue Education. And it's about, you know, providing a great environment for kids to grow up in, where it's safe, where they learn something, because they're going to be great adults for our community.
Jennifer Thompson, your top 5 priorities if we elect you.
Tough to limit it to 5, Keith. There's so many things that have to happen.
But that's the question. I need you to give me,
I'm going to give you 2 first, because I think that's what you'll have time for.
Yep.
First and foremost, it's time to go in and really take a look at the way Orange County operates. We need to streamline government. There's a couple of ways that we can do this. We can find ways to increase efficiencies. Orange County government spending Orange County taxpayer dollars to the best and highest use? I don't think that's the case. I have a program that I've been talking about now for about 6 months. The idea is to empower our almost 9,000 employees at the county who haven't gotten pay increases in about 2 years, to empower them through incentives to find ways to go ahead and lay it out on the table and tell us where we can save dollars.
Interesting.
2 is to look at the current policies, especially with the comprehensive plan. We have a lot of redundancy at the county. That redundancy is a problem when it comes to attracting businesses or helping businesses grow. We need to immediately do an audit of the county's comprehensive plan, make sure that we're running as efficiently as possible. That takes me to my second place that I'm most passionate about. We have an opportunity in District 4 to change the economic landscape. We have to, 1, change the policies within the comprehensive plan and within our ordinances to make it as easy and efficient as possible to do business in Orange County. My mother owns a little restaurant. She works that restaurant every single day. She had a problem recently. It took her 2 full days down in Orange County to get that problem resolved. It means that she was away from her business. 20 employees, when they're suffering from construction going on in front of the restaurant because of a construction project, those 20 employees, let's say, the servers are getting less tips in their pocket, less dollars that they're spending out on the street. Orange County District 4 is home to the UCF Medical School, is home to the Innovation Way Corridor, is home to a very highly educated potential knowledge base of workers, the creative class. We produce 50,000 plus students a year out of UCF. We have to provide opportunities for them in the future. One opportunity that we're going to have is, you know, and as county commissioner in 4 years, this is one thing that I will be working on every single day. It's to create a medical modeling and simulation cluster, similar to the defense industry simulation cluster we created over in the Central Florida Research Park, and create one that will run parallel with the medical city. That gets us close connection to NASA and to that group of creative class of worker, and together, that's how we all rise. That's how we make it better for future generations.
All right, let me ask you both about jobs after we take a quick commercial break. We'll give you both a chance to expand on your
I'd like to
your
respond,
plans to create some more jobs. Take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.